Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Dynamo, my friends. Now, we're not quite at damage stations in Paris, but we've had a little bit of a knockback here and there. First of all, the thing that's just like getting at me is Daniel Pereira is out for 3 to 4 months, and defensively he's been one of the most solid players we've had, averaging 7.2 in the league. So that's a big one to miss out, because we need his physicality, his work rate, as well as his strength to help us. But what's also getting that is, I've had a few matches in the meantime. We got hockeyed, and I mean hockeyed, by Bayern Munich in the reverse leg, 4-0, which makes our 3-0 not exactly that really impressive. Bordeaux beat us 1-0, which I think was really, really embarrassing, because they were 10th in the league at the moment. But it was concerning, because it was 2 games in a row where we hadn't scored. And with the attacking talent we have in this squad, that is just frankly unacceptable. I changed things up against FC Nantes, where I moved to a tiki-taka, kind of like 4-3-3 defensive midfield system. Your basic midfield trio with a holding midfielder, as well as 2 wide players and false 9. Moved back into that system to offer more defensive stability and just to try control that midfield. Because one thing that I noticed was happening quite often, and Bayern really exposed us for this one, because let me just show you the goals we were conceding, because we were kind of being torn apart out wide. And just watch these and you'll really get a feel for exactly how we're being picked apart. Where like Ramos, Marquinhos and Kimpembele are quite good, but you'll notice that against good opposition in the likes of like Lewandowski, we're just not competing against these over-the-top balls. We need to be able to control these kind of goals. Now, this one was quite disappointing. Verratti tries. Lewandowski's waiting there, but it's really a defensive error. Lewandowski controls this ball, brings over to Muniesa. Now, notice just the space he had out there for Lewandowski, just ping that ball across. That's the risk you run with a back 3, where you're just not quite able to man mark people effectively, and when you do, you just you leave too much space to be exploited. So he just controls us back in. Lewandowski again. Notice how he just had way too much space. The whole backline got pulled towards that far side, meaning it can be crossed in. This thing we are weak against, we were exploited heavily in this side. Sané again takes it wide, brings it back out to Goretzka, crosses, caught on the outside. Again, this is where we are our weakest at, so I'm trying to address this, and I'm trying to make sure this doesn't happen again. Not did well, 4-0. It was in that second half when I started making those tactical changes after noticing that it was 0-0 at half time, because I started back with the kind of like old faithful, tried and tested. I went to a 4-2-3-1, and when that wasn't giving us advantage, I moved Rafinha down, rearranged people, and went with the system I'm about to show you now. Team selection. I'm moving into this position. I'm going to put Messi further back, because I'm just not getting the most out of him in attacking positions. I think we just need to accept that Lionel Messi is not, in the way that I'm playing at the moment, he's not best served in those attacking positions when I just have fresher legs in those attacking positions. Now, however, this is kind of phasing Marco Icardi out of the squad. Rafinha is a good call to come in if we need him, but this is what we're going to do at the moment, because Di Maria, he's still playing quite well for us, and I'm quite happy with it. But what gets a bit concerning now, after starting this, I didn't mean to. Let me go to the Champions League. This is finally posed. We're 4 games gone, 1-2 drawn, 1 lost 1. We have the advantage over Munich just because we have that extra win. So if we can beat Atalanta, we open a huge cushion for ourselves to put it in our hands, because we still have that last leg against Dynamo Kiev. So if we beat Atalanta, now it's an away game, so they're difficult. If we beat Atalanta, it's in our hands. It's absolutely within our possibilities. So that's kind of what we have to do here, which is why I've gone for that holding midfielder in Wijnaldum, who is a little terrier who'll run. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that one. So let's just hold out. Try and make the best of this. Am I into extended highlight? Nah, I won't keep. Hey, Wijnaldum. Oh yeah, tactical decision done here. I want Wijnaldum playing in a holding midfielder, kind of like a halfback, with them being stretched wide. Sergio Ramos with Mendes and Hakimi pushing forward into those wide roles. Think the Steven Gerrard role in Liverpool back when Brendan Rodgers was in charge. That is what I'm going at. Got my 2 pivots in here. False 9 operating. This is basically 3-4-3. And then it kind of just like expansively plays around those pivot points because I'm playing tiki-taka. So just trying to control the game, basically. Use Messi as a player in midfield to just make things happen for us while still having the defensive stability. Oh, go on, Messi to play. Ah, not enough. I've still given Messi an attack role so that he will go forward to assist defense. And Verratti is playing as a Mazzala, supporting to try just to defend higher up the pitch. You know, all that jazz. You've read what Mazzalas do. Okay, so a draw is okay, but I'd rather a win. The reason it's okay, oh, Messi taking on the outside, is dribbling in. Oh, who got in the way? It's a corner. Keep pressure on. I really should set up my corners. I've usually just been hitting them and hoping. Wijnaldum. Oh my God, that had to have been a goal. Wijnaldum get on to the end of a Messi cross, whacking off the crossbar and going in. 1-0 up after 20 minutes. Good start. You don't save those. Great goal. Dynamo. Oh my God, he was pulling off some absolutely incredible saves recently. Well worth the starting position. Messi takes it in midfield, tries to do something with it, interlinks with Neymar and brings it out to the left wing with Mendes. Mendes bringing it on through for Mbappe. Mbappe squares it. Mendes, what can you do with it? Cross in. Mbappe has it. Verratti, and it is a... Oh, I thought that was going in. Very compact defending. Should have been a goal. I wish somebody just put their foot through it and just put it in the back of the net. We have more goals than our XG would suggest right now, but we're controlling it. Messi again on that right hand cross. Brings it in. Ramos. Should have been a goal. Well connected with. Atalanta not stamping their authority on this game, and it's come to half time. So what do we want to tell the lads? Yeah, go on. Keep going. Oh, they did not like that. Okay. Fire up. They did not like that. Mendes out to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum bringing through to Messi. Messi into Di Maria. Di Maria back to Mendes. What you going to do with it, Mendes? What you going to do? Take on the outside. Shaping up to cross into Mbappe. Mbappe. Messi. 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 You're killing me. Gonna take the width a bit more. Try stretch out that defense. Hakimi is not playing well on that right hand side. The moment he's gone down again. Okay, I'm gonna substitute Hakimi off. Bring on. You know, I don't actually have a right. Okay, we're gonna give you a complete wing back attack. Di Maria can play that role. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust around here. Bring Herrera into that attacking midfield. Herrera can play a ball-winning midfielder role with support. Wijnaldum doing that role. Mbappe, Neymar, Messi. Let's see how this works out for us now. And I'm going to bring Marquinhos on for Kimpembe. Still controlling the game. Mbappe taking up. Thought we had a highlight there. No. Sucker punch. Corners. What can you do? Neymar isn't really having best of his games. Okay, we're going to bring our players forward a little. Oops. It's basically a tried and tested system. If it needs to come to it, this is what we do. Oh my god, they're not going to steal it at the end, are they? Oh, this is all unraveling. 2 corners, 2 goals. That is bloody frustrating. And there's not enough time. There is no time to do. That could be cataclysmic. And you like the XG tells a story right at the very end, at the death. So that game in Kiev is basically everything now. Where does this leave us? Where does this leave us in terms of qualification? Still top. That's a bit weird. Okay. And oh, it's because Bayern has a game in hand. I was trying to figure out why. The 6, they're Bayern should beat Dynamo. So yeah, fuck, it's not even in our hands. No, it is. We just need to not lose. We'll reassess in a second, but at the moment, it looks like that 2-0 win at home might be the difference. But this is not a good result. Very disappointing because I thought we had controlled that. Very frustrating. So the schedule coming up. Saint-Etienne, Nice, and Rennes. I'm going to have to figure out something with the squad because they just don't seem to be responding to me at the moment, quite in kind. Tactically, I'm looking for a way to just fit these players in because I'd like to play a 4-2-3-1, but I've just never been able to get that tactic in the history of me as a football manager. That tactic has just never worked for me. I've never been able to get an effective system out of it. Now, I had it working for a while in Vanarama National North, but big jump between Vanarama and the Champions League, I guess. So quick little episode because I just wanted to bring you up to date with the Champions League. Poised very finely on a knife edge. Let me see if I can advance a small bit. Oh, that is such a sucker punch. Let's get the state of play after Bayern. Yeah, okay, so how is this looking for us now? Bit concerned. It is all to play for, my friends, all to play for. Group stage, Group G, final day, Bayern Atalanta. Atalanta have to win. They have to better our score. They have to better our results. And they need to hope we don't win. And if we win in Dynamo, if we win in Kiev, we go through. It is that simple. Nothing less than a win will do. A draw, and a draw leaves the door open for Atalanta to just sneak past us if they pull off the incredible. But I'm telling you, away games I'm finding so much harder. Jesus, it brings you back to, we haven't won a game away from home in 3. 4 away losses on the Trouts. Marseille, Bayern, Bordeaux and Atlanta. Like this form has to turn around. We're away to Saint-Etienne, so let's see if we can turn this around, my friends. I shall catch you in the next one. Good luck to you.